Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I have a very requested video for you guys today. It's about how to take care of your platform shoes. Also, I just wanted to apologize that I've been a little bit inactive on my channel recently. Me and my boyfriend are looking to move houses, and with the job and everything, it's going a lot around at the moment, so that's why I've been a little bit quiet. But I also have considered starting maybe to stream random things. So yeah, let me know if you would like to see some streams. And this is going to be a rather short video because there's really not that much to say. So yeah, let's dive right into it. So one of the most important things that you have to look out for when you buy platform shoes, like these ones here that have a completely flat platform, make sure to already put in some screws to keep the platform on, because these shoes here, they are much more prone to have the soles ripping off because of the tension. I also explained this in another video. So yeah, the tension here is quite a lot because it doesn't have a heel. So every time you walk, you're like ripping on this certain part here. So I can show you on another example. There, I hope you guys can see it. I'm not sure, but yeah, if you can, I already put in 3 screws here. The screws are about 7 centimeters long, so they go at about here. And this will just prevent the platform from falling off, or if it has fallen already, you can reattach it like this. Make sure that you get like flat screws. I'm trying to find a picture as well to put it here in the video. And yeah, usually you don't need any machine or anything to do that. I also just screwed all my shoes by hand and it wasn't a problem. It wasn't even like hard or anything. So yeah, and I just put them in like a triangle formation. So there's like everywhere, like in the back and on the sides, that it's attached. And of course, if your platform has fallen off already, make sure to also use a glue first to really stuck it back on and then put in the screws. For the glue, make sure that it's a flexible glue and not a glue that is meant to stay in place, because like it's gonna continue moving around. So you want to make sure that, yeah, it's a flexible glue that will still stick together. Oh, and also once you have put in the screws into the sole, make sure to put an insole like this on top of it so the screws will not hurt your foot, because I tried wearing it without an insole and it wasn't painful, but it was just a little bit uncomfortable. So I definitely recommend to put like insoles like these ones in to have a little bit of thickness, so it gives you a cushion. And also I feel like, I don't know if my feet are really flat or anything, but most of the shoes are a little bit loose on me even though they are the right size. So even putting these ones in to make them more tight is a good solution. Another thing that I feel like I want to mention is that I really do take care of my platform shoes. Like, I watch where I walk. I will not just randomly kick things or anything. I just really, yeah, I take care when I wear the platform shoes. So this is something that I feel like I have to say this, because platform shoes, even though they are expensive, they are still more delicate than any other normal shoe to break. So yeah, just really take care. Sometimes after a while, like, your shoes can lose their color, especially if it's faux leather, then you will maybe start getting parts like this here. This is a quite extreme example. I've had them for about like 4 or 5 years now. The platform still hasn't come off yet. The only place where it's gotten loose is here in the front, which is very random. I don't know. I've never had this happen before. But what I want to talk about is this part here. There you can just use any regular like Sharpie or anything to color that in. I haven't done it yet with this one. I mean, I had done it here, but then I fell, and since then I have this scar here on my hand. But yeah, don't run to the bus with your platform shoes. Another thing is, for example, I really tend to tear the sole here on the floor, which is why it's always getting thinner here than here, for example. So before this part here will touch the actual fabric, I make sure to bring them to a shoemaker to get them repaired, to get the sole replaced. Because once it's touched here, you are destroying the actual shoe. The sole is just rubber and can be replaced, but this part cannot be replaced. And it's also going to be quite expensive if you want to get something to make it the same level again. So for the cleaning, I just want to show you quickly what I use. So this one here is from Nick Wax Footwear Cleaning Gel. It's like this. It does have a little brush here, and when you push it onto the shoe, then the soap or whatever, the cleaning gel will come out and you can just wash it directly like this. So this one is really good. I even use this one for my fake leather chair because it's very gentle and it removes everything. For rubber shoes though, like, well, rubber, I don't know, this hard flip-flop material, for these ones here, I have them in white as well. So on the white shoe, of course, you can see a lot more like marks and everything. For that, I use, it's for specifically for shoes, but it looks like an eraser. So you can just go on there and erase the marks that that it has left on the platform. Yeah. However, it will take off the surface of the shoe, so I wouldn't recommend doing that too often because at some point you might get a hole into the shoe. But yeah, if it's just little marks or like if you accidentally touched a stone or anything, that you can easily erase away. If your shoe is smelling really bad or it has been, for example, in the attic for way too long, you can try cleaning it with a shoe deodorant or there's like sprays. We also have one from Timberland, I believe, that is like neutralizing odors. Another lady from a shoe store also told me to use beeswax on, if it's real leather shoes, to use beeswax on it to like give it away, give it again the shine and nutrition that the leather needs. Unfortunately, on my shoes it didn't work. I bought some New Rock shoes on Facebook, and of course it didn't say that they were smelling really bad because they were still looking very good. But yeah, the smell was so strong that I ended up selling them again. Yeah, I tried everything with that. If your zippers ever break or they don't work properly anymore, you can just put on some WD-40, or I don't know how it's called. I'm gonna put a picture here. You can just spray a little bit of that on there and it will help that it goes smoother again. So something that is also a little bit related in like taking care of your shoes is, for example, if you have bought the wrong size, if it's either too big or too small. I also have a few tricks for these ones. One is, as I said already, put an insole in to make them a little bit tighter. And yeah, you can even like stack them up. I also wore platform shoes with like 2 insoles and thick socks in there, so they would fit better. And the opposite, if you have shoes that are too small, you can actually put in these half soles. They're about this long and they do have a little bit of a heel. They're maybe like, I don't know, 7 millimeters thick, I think. And yeah, if you put them in, you are creating like an artificial heel within the shoe, especially if it's a whole flat shoe. I, for example, did this to my Trashville 518, and because they're completely flat, I just created like this heel, so the foot actually needs less space in the shoe. And yeah, then I just loosened everything up because they were also like with the shoelace, so I just made it everything more loose so it would fit like right here in the arch. And yeah, that worked out also pretty well. I had a little bit more space. It wasn't like super comfortable, but if you really like the shoe, I think it's worth giving it a try. And yeah, and I think that is all for this video. I can't really think of anything else that you guys had asked me before. So if you have any more questions, please let me know down in the comments and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. As always, if you have any requests for any videos, please write them as well. I don't really know what is the next video going to be because I don't know. I am without ideas. Other than that, please also let me know if you are interested in having a stream. I also thought, for example, a fun stream would be when I color my hair the next time because it takes a while and I think it's a nice way to interact and getting to know you a little bit better. So on that note, I think I'll let you go and I wish you a lovely day or a lovely night wherever you are, and thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to give a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content of me. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!